Captain! Captain, are you there? Over. Oh, that was a rough landing for me. I hope you're alright.
Yeah, I'm here. Don't call me captain. We failed in our mutiny. I am not a captain. I am not worthy of such titles.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we would have more support from the crew. But apparently, I guess you weren't as likable as I thought you were.
Traitorous bastards. How dare they choose money and glory over earning me money and glory?
I know. It's like they forgot what loyalty is.
Yeah, they should always have loyalty to me, not to the actual captain. We'll get our revenge one of these days. But for now, we gotta get off this dreadful planet that we're stuck on. And I think the sun is setting already, and I'm cold, and it's freezing, and I'm surrounded by ice in the desert. Help me, Robert. Save me.
I will do my best.
Okay, that's all we can hope for. Now, luckily, it looks like you're not that far away from me. But unfortunately, there's something in the atmosphere which makes our thruster technology not work, so we can't use thrusters at all.
Understood.
So that sucks.
It's probably why they dropped us on this planet.
Yeah, trying to trap us here forever and ever and ever and ever.
We'll show them. We'll show them all.
Yes. Now, instead of plotting our revenge, we should probably start plotting our survival. What do you think?
As usual, you speak the truth.
Yeah, years of experience there. I have failed a mutiny multiple times in my life. This is not the first time I've had to restart from nothing. But this is the first time I've had help.
Well,
except for that one time with Bob. We don't talk about Bob.
Oh. Is that what happened to Bob?
We don't talk about Bob.
Okay. Well.
Anyway.
I'm landing geared to a cliff.
Really?
Not a bad cliff, but it will make getting out of here an issue, and there's nothing as far as the eye can see.
Well, if I remember correctly, the survey reports we stole from that freighter that we intercepted a few weeks ago said that this planet was very sparse on resources, and the resources that they do have are deep underground. So that may be a bit of an issue for us. So we might have to resort to pirating people, if there's anyone on this planet.
From the rumors that I've heard, there's lots of rebel gangs and pirates and scavengers on this planet, constantly fighting for territory and scraps. We can pick what they leave behind.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the way to go. I mean, we don't even have turrets to build yet, let alone weapons that can take on shields. And if this is a bustling, pirating planet like you say, I get the feeling that most people are going to have shields, and we're going to be left out.
Yes, very competitive here with technology. I was able to escape with a gun. Hopefully you were able to grab one as well.
Yeah, they were... I didn't manage to grab a gun, but they didn't check my my escape pod very well, and they forgot to empty out the firearms that were on board, so I got one. I got one rifle.
That's why I shouldn't be captain. But let his ignorance be a slight improvement to our strategy.
Yeah, definitely is something. Trying to look on the bright side.
Laugh instead of cry, my grandma always said.
Grandma Warrior. She was the evilest sort of all them all. Eater of children, devourer of puppies. That's what we used to call her. Where do I? So now I think our best first bet is to convert our drop ships into some sort of wheeled-based vehicles. At least that's what I've started working on. I don't know about you. What do you think? Do you think that's a good idea? I'm going to start taking suggestions from my crew, seeing as, well, my mutiny didn't exactly go according to plan. I should probably listen to other people's advice from now on.
At least something
And,
good came out of it.
well, I didn't say I was going to take their advice. I just said I'd listen to it.
Baby steps, Captain.
Yes.
Yes, I believe that it is the only choice we have at the moment. We need transportation.
Yeah.
However, to do that, we will most likely need to put a temporary base in order to get the components we need.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that is quite necessary.
Unfortunately, I am in a ravine, so wind is not going to be a good idea for me. And sun. I get very little sun in here. So this is... I'm in bad shape.
I am in a little bit better shape, but I wouldn't say too much better. I mean, I'm in like a little valley thing too, but it's wide, so I might be able to get away with a bit of wind down here. Maybe I'll get like some of that valley wind. You know,
Hopefully.
we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But for now,
I did land near a resource node, and there was nickel. Although not very useful,
cool.
but nickel.
Could come in handy in the future. You never know. What have I got? I got 2 near me. I have silicon. Oh, 3.
Silicon's good for solar panels.
Yeah. I have silicon. And I have nickel. So I got some basic small amounts of rocks around me. Plus, of course, whatever minerals our survival kits can milk out of the ground around us. I mean, hopefully it should be enough to start building and getting ready to defeat whatever we come across.
Yes. I do say we lucked out on the fact that we are next to ice, a lot of ice.
Yes.
Yes,
For that reason alone,
it's probably the only place on this planet with ice. So.
At least in this much abundance, anyway, definitely.
Yes, indeed.
So I feel like maybe we should, before we consider leaving this area, we should definitely stock up on a fair bit of that ice.
Absolutely.
Maybe even set up some sort of small temporary forward operating base in this area, just in case we ever need somewhere to fall back to. So it being abandoned and might get destroyed by other pirates and bandits on this unhospitable planet. Anyway, who knows? What do you think? Do you think that's a good idea?
I do think it's a good idea. Keep it simple, maybe low key. Paint it right. Make a little harder spot from the sky.
Well, that's if we put it in the snow area. If we put it in the valley, we got to paint it brown.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Camouflage.
Camouflage. Ah, I have a better idea. We should camouflage our base. Just in case the enemies can see it. Maybe possibly white if we build on the snowfield. What do you think?
Yes, Captain. That's a good idea.
My intelligence knows no bounds.
No bounds indeed.
Sometimes. Sometimes it knows lots of bounds. This time, not so much. Let's build! Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna probably just zone out for a little bit here and mine up a bunch of resources. Probably we should set up a little base, maybe. How do we want to do this? Do you want to set a base over a little temporary operating base near me, and then have you come over to me, or?
If I would have to leave, I could start rocking my way to you. and keep this here and GPS it. And then when your rover's over, we can come and pick it up.
Yes.
Okay. That sounds like a plan. In that case, I will go ahead and end this call to preserve power for my long journey.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We don't know how long our power is going to last, and we don't want our enemies to pick up on our radio signals either. So
No.
I think
No,
for
you-
now we shall go radio silent. Speak to you soon.
Yes.
All right, Robert. We've been hard at work. We got my rover up and running. I think we should head out and pick up your rover, salvage the components, and try find somewhere to maybe bunk it down or get some help or something. Oh wait, hold on. It's gone now. There was a mine nearly 4 kilometers that way, towards your escape pod.
Interesting. Must be one of the not technically legal mines. I hear that they flash their beacon to signal their resupply lines and other not so legal friends. Could be a great place if it's not too defended to take over
Interesting.
and get some resources, resupply, get us a good boost up.
At the very least, we might find some beer.
You want to get drunk?
Well, my mutiny failed, so yeah.
Can't argue with that. What was
Bits
that?
are rolling off. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's fine.
This was a perfectly safe construction. This vessel. What should we call this vessel? Do you think?
Well, because of that random solar panel we threw on, it kind of looks like a beetle to me.
A beetle. Yeah, I could kind of see the beetle shape of it, especially if you like imagine the resort, the drop pod not being cannibalized and still had its round roof.
Yes. If it wasn't scrapped for parts.
Yeah. I think this abomination that we've built can be called the Beetle. I think this should be a fair enough name. Yeah, this is your building. This is your location.
It is to the left. Though, don't run into it.
Yes. Luckily, we have my headlamps on. Because I forgot to put headlights on this car.
We don't need to waste the power.
Yeah.
Okay.
Though, lights are pretty fuel efficient these days.
That's true. The most
LED.
important thing I say in here is going to be these medical components. Because I think those are going to be very difficult to make.
Yeah, especially if we want to set up an outpost somewhere.
Yep.
I don't know if they have any silver on this planet. So, is there anything inside there that you want to keep?
I should already have my gun, I believe. I do.
Alright.
I do not.
Oh, your ice is running away.
Ice? No. Okay.
It's fine, I caught it. Yeah, alright.
I
So, I think we should... I really think we should salvage this entire vessel. Apparently it's not going to take us too long with both of us working at it. Because, like we said, we don't know how rare our resources are going to be. So, we're in a bit of a sticky spot.
Yes, all scrap is possibly life-saving.
Yeah. That'll be the problem getting these pieces. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so... Oh, there's your gun. Your gun just dropped everywhere. I picked it up for you. It's fine.
You.
Do
you think
so?
It'll be possible to... Oh, never mind. I was going to say maybe we can keep the battery, but that's fine.
Battery schmattery. I mean, we could have, but I don't think we have the resources to actually build what we need to salvage it. Like landing gears and pistons and cranes and hooks and all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah, we're not ready for all that yet.
No. But hopefully this mine, at the very least, will be able to provide us with beer.
Yes, who knows? Maybe they'll be open-minded and letting us in and letting us use their power and facilities.
Did you just try to use a pun?
I
Open mine did?
I wish that was intentional. You know me, boss. I'm useless at jokes.
We'll leave your monument to nothing. Alrighty.
Well, that was painless.
Yeah, that was nowhere near as difficult as I imagined it was going to be. Alright, so where is this mine at? It's like...
I believe slightly to the right.
Yeah. Are we going to even be able to get up that hill?
I would say floor, but I think you'll just flip us.
Yeah. Seeing as this is... Oh, yep, the mine is just up there.
Yeah.
They've turned their beacon on to warn their convoys where to go, I suppose. Alright.
Or maybe it's unmanned. It's just on a timer. That
Probably.
would be nice.
That'd be really nice. I'd love to come across an unmanned station. I mean, less of a headache to salvage resources from a base that doesn't have anyone shooting at you from it.
Yes. And we can just defend it if it's defendable enough.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it's an ice mining. Or iron. Or silver. Well, basically anything.
I wouldn't mind some gold. I love gold!
I think gold is our priority.
No, but I saw that saying in an ancient... Oh. Okay. This ground is not exactly rover friendly, I think. Thankfully, I had the forethought for the change to actually make the wheels a little bit lower than the bottom of our vehicle, so I think we're going to make it up here fine.
Yes. Well, they're going to get steeper at the end.
I'm not talking about the lumps on the ground.
Yes, no, lumps, wheels, good. Power.
Power, fine. I'll just increase the power.
Okay. Maybe.
Just, we're nearly at the rise. Almost there without power increase and...
Okay, good. Back. Oh, slippery. Oh.
Okay, it's the facility.
You think we should park a little far away?
Yeah.
Going on foot.
Alright. It's an interesting looking facility. Is there like a place where I can park this rover? Maybe here. Do you think here? Just where this dark spot is? Like about here maybe?
Yeah, that should work. Oh, okay. Now we're
600 meters away. I don't want to be just a little bit further away than that. Maybe about here.
Okay. I'll accept my gun now.
You want your gun, do you?
I definitely want my gun.
Okay, let's just dump all that stuff off in here. Put your gun in there. And I don't want... No, I want some of the ammo. There we go. 3. Give me half. No. Boom. 3. Half. Excellent. Okay. Now I'm going to put these here. Shall we? I may actually take a hydrogen bottle with me, I think. Because you never know when you need to, like, run.
Yes, I will grab my extra one as well. So we go on foot, not use a hydrogen and your location.
Yeah, try to stay hidden for as long as possible type deal.
Yes, as best as we can. Even though right now I look like a pile of poop in the middle of
Well, well, when we got ejected from the other ship, they took my commander's uniform off me and stuck me in this stupid blue pajama thing.
Looks like there might be mining housing to the left.
Yeah.
Maybe
It
they're
looks abandoned,
parking.
to be honest. It looks all rusted away.
Oh, you know, these pirate stations. They're nothing fancy, but they're armed to
Yeah.
the teeth.
They lure you into a false sense of security. That's a turret station, but I think that turret looks like it's out of order.
Let's
I mean,
go.
famous last words.
I'm gonna try.
No,
Whoa!
fall back! Fall
Fall
back!
back! Fall
Fall
back!
back! Quickly!
It's gonna crawl.
Crawl back to the med bay. I'll keep a lookout.
We'll crawl.
Where did that shoot you from? Do you know? Was it that tiny turret that I said that was out of order, but turned out it wasn't?
I think that there's multiple turrets.
Okay, I'm gonna try approach from the side of the buildings. Maybe those outcrop buildings, those little what looks like either storage or sleeping pods. Ah! Ow! Ow! Owie! 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 Okay, I know where the turret is.
Is there
I
only
don't
one?
think I can. It's up the top of the big tower. Fairly certain I'm not going to be able to hit it with this rifle from this far ago. I'm going to have to see if I can sneak my way around. Ow, 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 owie. Calm down. He doesn't like it. You got to stay 400 meters away from him. That appears to be the range.
400 meters.
All right, well, when you finish bandaging up your wounds, let me know. I'm going to try sneak.
We could try to dig a trench.
It's, what, 400-meter long trench?
Yeah, that's true.
By hand. I'm just going to kind of duck within the 400-meter range. Okay, I don't think it's shooting at me from this angle. I mean, famous words and all. Okay. Yep. These pirates didn't defend their base well enough. I have managed to sneak around
There was a blind spot.
to the blind spot. How far away are you? Do you reckon?
I am 500 meters in between me and the rover and the base.
Alright.
The base is to my southwest.
Okay.
I dropped my gun while I was crawling, though, and I think I will be unable to get it back. At the very least, I don't want to risk it.
Well, if you wait a minute, I might be able to disable that turret that was shooting at us.
Yes.
Alright, give me a sec. I've got to see if I can sneak up on it. Whoa.
I think I see you.
Don't trust this at all.
Don't take any unnecessary risks.
Oh. Ah, got me. Yeah. I'm gonna black out from the pain. Somebody will rescue me. Oh, I don't know how long it took me to crawl back here, but I got back. That was painful. Have you kept a watchful eye out on the base in my absence?
And I have started a little trench to get to my body. My gun, that is. It was 400 meters, you said.
That was what it looked like when the one time it shot at me when I had its beacon up.
I think my body is about 10 meters into its range then. If it's only one turret and if there is a blind spot, maybe if we go together.
Ow, 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 ow. Yeah. Okay, there is a blind spot. There is only one turret, but there is half a section where it can see through its own building. that there's a hole that it can shoot through. So you got to move quickly from the wreckage building to where my body, to where I passed out before. Maybe if I just go more around the back. Basically, if you go around the back side of it.
Is it on the tower?
It's on the actual tower, yes. Just below the antenna.
Just below the antenna.
Yeah.
I can't see it from here.
It's shooting at you.
I'm aware. I'm taking cover of my trench. Hey, I can keep it distracted for you.
There you go. Got it. And I needed like one more bullet.
Okay. Charging in. Hopefully it's the only defense. At least in the outside.
Hopefully. Alright. Okay. A lot of this machinery is broken and rusted away. But I don't know. I feel like we can get a fair bit of salvage from this base if we play our cards right.
This is that old turret that you spotted. Yeah, this must be abandoned. I'm guessing that they just left that turret as a welcome mat for any scavengers.
Just trying to, get the last of the trap some people in just to be pricks. Nothing in this one. There's a completely worn out battery here. It's a shame we can't salvage batteries. Excellent. Well, I think this should help us establish ourselves a bit. Do you think we should maybe turn this into our base, maybe? Repair some of this stuff? What do you think? At least temporarily.
I think I could jump on that idea. The ice is good. As you can see for miles, as proven by that turret. We put a turret in the same spot, or repair the one, take it over.
We can replace the turret. Maybe put a better turret on there. Who knows?
Maybe
put turret on the other side. You get a proper 360 view around the base. Yeah. Fairly flat land. It should be quite defendable, at least from a ground assault.
We could fix the drill. Start mining some ice.
Well, that could be a good idea, shouldn't it? Yeah. Give it a bit of an up. No, I'm stuck inside the drill. No, we don't be here. Yeah, I think this is a good little base place. But it's getting nighttime, Robert. So do you think maybe we should continue this work in the morning?
Yes, I think we should go get the rover and start doing the grunt work. Making this place livable. Hasn't been livable for a long time.
Yeah, we should probably, at the very least, give it a bit of a power wash and get that rust worn away, and maybe even a quick little paint, even if you would, do you say? Oh, I see your trench. Almost drove into it.
Don't do that. That's the only rover. I'd say park the rover next to this building. Think this? No. What is this? Oxygen.
Some sort of weird oxygen wind turbine power facility or something.
Oh.
Maybe if we get that up and running. There's like little living pods here too.
It's an interesting place for sure.
I think they got like individual houses over here, Robert, maybe. It's got really rusted toilets. I mean, I wouldn't want to sit on this, but...
Like an infection. That's why I'm looking at it.
Probably. Yeah.
I like this building better than the other one.
I like this building better too. I think this will be our home building, because like we could probably separate these into two separate rooms, have our own building, our own privacy.
I say maybe either put wind turbines and either make a farm and connect it to the building, or put it on top of the building. At the very least, put solar panels on top of the building.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good idea. But again, it's getting late. I think tonight we're going to have to sleep under our rover.
You say what you want. I'm gonna sleep right here.
Whoa. I forgot that we had those little shelves that we could sleep on. Yeah. So I think that's it, buddy. I'm going to go to bed now. We'll get to work in the morning. So until then, buddy, have a good night's rest.
Yes. Good night.
Okay. Good night.